And every meal is fasted, so it tastes 10 times better. All right, bros, what's up? Here we are back at the place. I'm static. It's a beautiful day. It's supposed to rain and thunderstorm here in a little bit, so I actually kind of timed it like that because I think that'll be nice. Get smoked by the sun a little bit and then get cooled off by a nice little rain shower. A little thunder crackling in the background, so sounds like a W to me. What do y'all think? But what'd y'all think of that chest workout, huh? That shit was crazy. Whee! Food bros are gonna love this one because we're gonna do at least 2 laps. We just started. So we're just gonna do at least 2 laps and probably just leave it there because the 3 laps really, it took us over 3 days to recover from that. Maybe it was just fasting, I don't know, but I think 2 laps to 4 to 5 miles is plenty. And yeah, this is basically going to be the cardio. This is, I mean, obviously we're walking each day or doing recumbent bike. So this is just kind of like an extension of that. But at the same time, actually, food bros. The food bros that love the cooking and recipes, you're going to love today because we're cooking something we've never done before. I've never done before. And we're going to make a nice treat. So after this, we're going to Walmart, get a couple things. For one thing, I need more pork rinds because we're destroying cottage cheese and pork. That is just hitting the spot, bros. And then, but it's not for cottage cheese today. We're going to get some. We're going to make walleye tacos, baby. Walleye fish fried tacos. And we're going to make the breading with pork rinds and a couple other things you'll just have to tune in for. But we're going to get some lettuce and tomato, maybe some cilantro, limes. We're going to make some legit fish tacos. And I am ecstatic. With some carb balanced tortillas. Continuing this more like extreme low carb phase, just playing around, eating closer to like 50 grams of carbs, higher protein. Of course, we switched to moderate fat months ago, but I'm feeling amazing. So I don't know if the high protein and 50-ish gram of carbs is doing anything to keto, but I don't feel any different. I'm still not feeling hungry or that hungry between meals. A little spike here and there, but just ignoring it, it goes right away. So I'm saving the strips for when I'm fasting because those things are expensive. Maybe I'll test my ketones this weekend or something just to see, but I don't really care because I know how I feel. Of course, in another week, we'll get another in-body, and that'll give us a first glimpse of what this new period is doing. I mean, especially with the workouts. As y'all can see, we've definitely juiced up the workouts. Diet's pretty much the same, high protein, but I just don't know that I would it's technically ketovore right now because we're eating 300 to 400 grams of protein plus 30 to even 70 grams of carbs. I think 70, 75 is about my upper limit. And I love it, man. And this is the evolution of keto and stuff. Because that would make me crave, even just having that 30 or 50 grams of carbs would make me crave more carbs. I ain't craving shit. The pork rinds feel like chips, which I used to always love cottage cheese with Triscuits. And I've always loved the raw jalapenos and onions, even with a sandwich. I never liked chips. I would just eat a shitload of raw onion and jalapenos. If I really wanted something, I'd eat Triscuits. I love Triscuits. But, yeah, so that's where we're at. It'll be a nice, chill video. I'll flip the camera on a couple times throughout this hike and check in every mile or so. But other than that, my freaking arm's getting a pump. My triceps and shoulders are like, hey bro, we just went crazy yesterday. Let's chill out. So my big ass arm is heavy to hold up. So I'll check in with y'all in like a mile or so. Yeah, the trails are pretty muddy. I was getting a nice thick layer on my shoes. So we're out here on this whatever, I don't know, road, trail. But we're gonna stick on these gravel. There's some of these nice gravel loops, and anyway, we're gonna stick on this because there's a lot of this. Oh yeah, check this out. That's such a cool, I don't know, that's just something about that. I think that's the hunter in me, because this is like where you'd want to post up. Just snipe something if you're hunting. But beautiful. All right, we're half a mile in. I'll check back in. Like I said, in about a mile unless something happens. All right, bros, check it out. I just realized what we're gonna do for a progressive overload. Instead of increasing the distance, we're gonna increase the intensity for a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is I found a nice little offshoot. I'm gonna measure it, and then on the second loop, because I won't do it now because I don't want to blow up my back or any like little thing and make the rest of the walk miserable. I don't know how I'm gonna respond. I haven't ran in a long time, but that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna run. Obviously, I've ran little sprints, bursts, but we're gonna try and jog, you know, for like a quarter mile or something and see how it feels. I'm assuming there and back is about a quarter mile, but I'm about to find out. So we're right at 0.69 miles KEKW, and we'll see where we're at when we come right back to this spot. And that is this little place I'm talking about. And it comes and it loops around some kind of weird power thingy up there. So here's hoping we don't run into a mutant werewolf or something from the power thingy. All right, bros, here we are. It's 0.87, so right at 0.2 miles to where I'm standing right here. We're down this trail and then, you know, you loop. But anyways, from where we just made it to here is 0.18 miles. There's a rock, leaving that as a marker. And so now we're gonna walk back, and then we're gonna run here and run back. I'm just gonna do it now because I just feel like doing it. And if we can handle a little half mile or fourth of a mile jog, then, you know, fuck that. So we're gonna do it, and then we'll just cool off with our keep walking. Or maybe we'll do another run, I don't know. We'll see how it feels. I may just run up here and that's it. You know, I'm not gonna kill myself, but, you know, 0.18 miles or well, we're gonna double check it. So it's 0.88. I'll test it again way at the start. All right, here we go, bros. 1.07 right here at, whoops, I didn't mean to flip that. Anyways, you know, right here, from right here to there. So it's it's a little over a third of a mile from here to where that rock is and back. So we're gonna try that. We're not gonna do a little pussy jog either. We're gonna actually jog, and it's not gonna be just a fast walk. If it's too much, I'll stop. You know me, I'm gonna push if it feels right. And if it's hurting, I'm not going to do it because I'm 450 pounds. I don't need to run. I'm just doing this because I feel like doing it. And yeah, I'm not going to probably hold the camera the whole time because, again, that shit's heavy on my traps. But I will definitely try and get some shots. I'll just hold it in my hand and flip it on from time to time. So, all right, let's go, I guess. First time running in a long time. Here we go. Woo. Jiggle wiggle wiggles, wee! That's my foot speed. Little hill. All right, one trip is definitely enough. We may do another one. Oh, calves hurt. Calves hurt. Whoo. 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 Turn up a little bit for that final bit. Oh. Whoo. 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 Oh. Whoo. Whoo. Now we have a measurable place to test. Whoo. That's perfect. Whoo. So now we have a goal to build up to. Well, that was about 2 minutes. I guess that's not too bad. That's what, 10-minute mile plus what a fatigue tax of probably like 20%. So 11, 12 minutes. But hey, you know, I'm cool with that. That's the first time I've ran in how long. So I bet you we get that time up quick. Watch. But that was cool. That was funny watching that. It actually felt pretty good. There and back. Whew. 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 Okay. Not gonna stand and rest. We walk and rest. Active recovery. Whew. Whew. Oh, my calves are on fire, fellas. Whew. Whew. These motherfuckers that do that shit for 26 miles, y'all the craziest sons of bitches on the planet, bro. The fuck is wrong with y'all? Hell no. Oh. Oh, y'all fuckers is crazy. Oh, hold on. There we go. Whew. As y'all saw, it's 1.3. We left at 1.7 or 1.07. Whew. Whew. I think it overestimated it with me running, but oh. All right. Actually, I think holding it like this while I was running actually wasn't too bad. I don't know if that fucks with y'all's vertigo or something, but let me know in the comments. Whew. Oh yeah. I felt good though. All right, bros, here we go. We're at 2 points, basically 2.8 miles. We just got our water and we're going for another loop. I don't know that I'm gonna run again, just because the one little spot on my left lower back that will flare up from time to time is flared up. And tomorrow's back day, so that's all right. I'm good with that one run, and of course I may always change my mind. This is, I'm sure you figured out, but as of right now, I think that one run was good, and I'm gonna walk another 2.5 miles or so, or 2.25, whatever. I think this trail is exactly 2.25. We just had that extra half mile, or we had that extra 1/6 of a mile, or oh, fuck, we had that extra 60% of a mile. But anyway, so yeah, let's report. We're going to try this road. All the trails are muddy. We're going right on this road this time. I never really thought of this. And then yeah, we're just gonna stay on the road. I love this camera, it's so good. Look at that. You literally could scope deer with this thing. Right there. Hold on. Wait. Right there. I mean, just, yeah. You literally could use this as a scope. That's so good. Bros, I absolutely am falling in love with this spot. I'll do my best to keep it interesting for y'all, but this is definitely our default rucking / long walk. This is definitely going to be our default rucking spot from now on. I'll look for other places, and man, so peaceful. Nobody here. Even if there are people here, I just walk against the grain, take my shirt off, walk in peace, listen to birds chirping. Look what I just found where I'm walking. We got railroad ties. Let me know if you want to see me do some Roman gladiator shit and throw that on my shoulder and walk with it. Maybe we'll do that one of these days. I'm not doing it today because I did legs yesterday and back. It's tomorrow. Today's our recovery day, but let me know if that's something you'd like to see. All right, bros, there's the final time, right at 4.5 miles. So right at 2 hours, 4.5 miles, plus a fifth of a mile run. I'd say that's a W active recovery day, baby. But man, beautiful. Actually, really, the last like mile and a half was really deep in thought about some things. But not things I think I'm gonna talk about just yet, but thinking for the first time, I think somewhat about what I want to do moving forward, or at least after 300 pounds. And I think I know what I need to do. And well, I'll just say it's crazy, but we got a long time before we need to get into all that. But it feels right, and seems like the right thing to do. As I think I'm one of the few people on the planet that can do it. So I think I'm almost obligated to do it. Anyways, that's that. I think I will, now we're going to go to Walmart, get a few things like I said, and then we're going to make some walleye fish tacos, baby. All right, bros, what's up? We're back. Got a $50 grocery run I'm going to show you in a second, but first, I never break a fast with diet sodas. So, I always have those after I've had my protein or whatever. But these, oh my gosh, dude. I'm so thirsty from that Ruck. And this is what I drink most of the time. Carbonated water with essence. Absolutely delicious. I did get 1 pound of cherries. And so that's about 60 grams worth of carbs in there. I just looked it up. So that's a good 3 treats, you know, little keto fruit treat. And then of course, we got 4 things of chicharrones, carb balanced tortillas for the tacos. There's the other 3 of those. Here we got some of this stuff is amazing. Yum yum. I've never had this before. I had this at work and it just hit the spot. So I'm gonna try some of that on the tacos. Tartar sauce. Yes, it's got a few things, but actually it's not too bad for being Kraft. So yeah, it's got soybean oil, but I mean, what the fuck? A few tablespoons? Come on, it's not gonna kill you. And then some relish, because I like a little extra pickle in my relish, or my tartar sauce. Fine ripened tomatoes. Head of lettuce. 3 limes. Shitload of jalapenos and onions. As you know, we're eating those every day, and that's like our main, that's our main carb. We really the only carb we eat. And that's it. So that's $50. A lot of that's for the tacos, and leftover I may make a salad with some of the leftover tomatoes and stuff, or I'd probably make some fajitas or something to use up, so I'll use that lettuce and tomato in a couple different runs. And yeah, so I'm gonna have a protein shake, 3 scoops, get this fish thawed out because it's frozen, and just thaw it out in cold water. And then we'll be back when it's thawed out and we're ready to grub down on some walleye fish tacos. I'm excited because these are going to be breaded, but super low carb. But I haven't tried this yet. I've watched a lot of recipes over the years or months. So we're going to find out how good this pork rind type breading is. Every time I do one of these cooking videos, my head's chopped off. So I'm excited for this one. Let's just get right into it. Cold water. So we're just going to make sure it's nice and dry. I don't know how much of this I'm gonna need, but I think I'm gonna need more than that. I think that's probably good enough. And now this is honestly a moment where watching an actual recipe is probably better, because I've definitely fucked myself over a few times, but more times than not this works out. I'm just kind of going with it. I know the basic principles of frying fish, and I know that all this is just it's the same thing, you're just creating a different breading. Alright, we're going to take some baking, a little bit of baking powder. And you know what, we're just going to keep it simple. Put some Louisiana's Cajun in there. Pepper. Little Miss Ash's lemon pepper. Cayenne. A little bit of tarragon. Probably my favorite fish seasoning. Perfect with fish. And you know what? Oh, of course, a little bit of garlic and a little bit of salt. Even though there's some salt in Cajuns, we're keto. We don't have to worry about salt. So, and we take plenty of potassium, which is why we never get cramps, because we drink plenty of water and we take plenty of salt and electrolytes. Even though we sweat quarts of sweat, as you've seen in some of our workouts, no cramps. And that's why, at least that's why I attribute it. Now, this is completely unnecessary. You could use almond flour, you could use whatever. I don't have any of that. I have coconut flour, and you could just use this. But coconut flour doesn't sound right. But I do got this, which I don't use very much. This is more like a cheat meal. It's not a cheat meal thing, but I'm not even going to use one serving worth, which is a third of a cup. But it just gives a little bit of a flour. If you don't know what this is, it's just like a low carb biscuit, basically. It's got a lot of fiber and shit in it. It's only got 2 grams of carbs. This is amazing. Some of the things, no bueno. Pancakes, I actually like pancakes with this better than regular pancakes. I haven't had those in a while. And actually, making that cake, the crush cake, made me think of that. Like, some of this with some whey protein, I bet you make some ridiculous pancakes. But anyways, biscuits and gravy. I haven't done that in a while, but you can make keto biscuits and gravy. That's something I will probably most likely make while I'm visiting my sister. Which, by the way, for all the bros that love the cooking stuff, you're really going to love the stuff that comes out while I'm down visiting my sister and brother-in-law, because he's an actual legit cook. I'm a gunslinger. I'm a self-taught gunslinger in the kitchen. He's actually been to the real deal chef schools, and he's all super professional. I'm going to try and get him to at least do one video and where he makes something fancy, and I'll make like a gunslinger part of it, so that'd be a cool little collab. No promises. I don't know if he'll do it or not, but we'll see. But in either case, I would make cook, because they're super busy, and that's one of the first things I told my sister I was looking forward to cooking for, and she was all excited, because I mean, whenever I visit her, my mom or her, whatever, I've always cooked, and yeah, Manuel's been super busy, so he hasn't been able to. All right, but anyways, let me show you. So it's literally that much. Like quarter cup. And this is for 1 pound, by the way. So this is like about 1 serving worth of pork, maybe a serving and a half of pork rinds. But I'm pretty sure it's about a serving because each of those bags is 4, and that was about a quarter of a bag. 2 eggs. And I am going to put some salt in the egg. If you have some, you can use some milk. I'm going to throw just a little water in there actually. Just literally a few drops. Okay. Alright, just like that. Fish, a final pat down. Of course, good old avocado oil. Give yourself a, I don't mind using a little extra. I don't feel like, anyways. So we're going to put this on high just to kind of heat it up a little bit. And then we'll turn it to medium and let it finish heating up. And while we're doing that, we'll start cutting up the lettuce, tomato. It's any young bucks watching this, just getting their first apartment or whatever, or learning how to live on your own. If there's one thing I could suggest, get a good knife, keep it sharp. There's one thing to invest in. Go to Goodwill to get all your kitchen shit, but go to at least get you a good $20, $30 knife from Walmart, keep it sharp. Okay. Alright, so, first of all, perfect. I guess I should show you that. That's how you tell if you don't have a thermometer like I don't. If your oil's ready, just drop some flour, boom, perfect. Alright. So, 8. And this is definitely not going to be enough. Shit. Oh well. Oh yeah, it will. Should be just sit right at perfect amount actually. You can't make this shit up, bros. You seen it live. That's what I mean by instinctive cooking. And really that applies to anything in life. You saw me just do that. I didn't measure shit. It's just from experience and trust in my brain to take me where I want to go. Literally the exact almost amount of breading that I want. Can't make it up. We would have absolutely ran out of breading if we hadn't put that second little bit in there. That second little bit was perfect. Now, just let that cook until it's done. Cheers. Crack a cold one. Caffeine-free Coke. And that's how easy cooking can be, y'all. It is not complicated. Ah. I normally would put this on fish tacos, but we're going to today because, like I said, I tried it for the first time, making some breakfast burritos at work. It was absolutely ridiculous. Sugar-free yum yum. Some low sugar tartar sauce, which actually I'm surprised is actually pretty decent for craft. There's not too much bullshit in it, other than a gram of sugar. And then some good old Louisiana hot sauce, baby. And we'll also put some of that on top of the fish. Another tip, you can throw some salt on your, when you dice up tomatoes, throw a little salt on the tomatoes. Cheese. When you're buying the grated cheese, make sure you get the one that doesn't have like 4 grams of cellulose in it. Alright, let's flip these. Bam. Woo. Mamma mia. Ta-da. Woo. Oh yeah. This is exactly 1 pound of walleye. Which I forget, but it's basically a fairly lean fish, so 80, probably around 80 grams of protein. That's calorie free. This has got a lot of fat in it, basically mayonnaise, and that's right, so 400 calories or so, probably worth of tartar sauce, which, again, if you're a standard bro, you probably don't want this, but that's why I love high protein, moderate fat keto, because I don't have to give a shit about stuff like this. If I want it, I can have it in as diet food, baby. That is what I call alchemy. There we go. I think it's just about done. In smaller pieces, I think you're definitely going to be done. Go a little longer. Alright, that's good. We're going to finish cooking for a little bit on the paper plate. Again, for any of y'all wanting to get better at cooking, that's one of the best tricks and things to learn. Is that when you stop cooking, your stuff's going to usually keep cooking for a few minutes. And that's the key to not getting, with some meats and some things, that's literally the difference between being dry as shit and being juicy and good, is knowing when to stop cooking it and letting it finish cooking on its own. Because there's one thing you will never see me do, and that is turn food into an enemy. I love eating, and I'm never gonna fucking fuck with that. That is, I'm just gonna control it. I've let it control me my whole life. So now I'm learning to control it, but I'm never gonna have a bad relationship with food. Just not. That's not me, bro. All right, let's give this a try. Woo, still hot. That is so good, y'all. Fried fish, diet food. I would not know that was, that tastes like cornmeal. That literally tastes like it's rolled in cornmeal. If you're low carb, bro, you gotta try this. That is ridiculous. How good that, oh no. I need a bite with some hot sauce. That is insane. That's why I love keto. Hey, if you like chicken and rice, bro, that's hey, I'm not judging. All I know is that's not for me. Wow, this is insane. This is literally diet food, by the way, for me. Diet food. This is my chicken and broccoli and rice. And that, my friends, is how you know you cook some fish properly. Look at that. Shit. I just don't want a better look probably on this one. Wow. Roll your lime a little bit, loose up the juice. Oof. Oof. Bro, look at that. Oof. That is a preview of what's to come. Obviously, there's a lot of fat in there, and that's deceptive. But that is a preview. Look at that. Hold on. I got to get this. That is crazy, bros. That is a preview of what is to come. Holy fucking... Do you see what I'm seeing right now? Dude, I look like I'm fucking jacked. And I'm still 450 pounds. I still got 150 pounds to lose to my goal, bros. Wee! And I'm getting there eating shit like this. Wee, 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 wee. Woo! Alright. Taste tests. And every meal is fasted, so it tastes 10 times better. But even if I just stuffed my face 3 hours ago, this is divine. I'm going to put a little more fish in it. Because we're only making 2 tacos. And a little more hot sauce. But dear Lord, is that amazing. That should be illegal. This should not be diet food. This is chicken and rice to me. Mad science, baby. See you off the back.
What the hell is this walleye shit, boy? You need to get you some catfish and some cornbread and some collard greens. You know what I'm saying? The hell with this fucking walleye bullshit.